I just want to say how honored I am to be here among such great students, and just how inspiring it is to celebrate just amazing Huskies here. I'm going to indulge myself a little bit here and tell you a little bit about me. So when I entered college, I was a music major. I play an instrument called a bassoon. Most people don't know what it is, never mind know how to play it. So those of us who play it are really into music. And my plan was to be a musician. And so I wanted to go play for the Boston Pops, the New York Philharmonic, the London Symphony Orchestra. And when I was a freshman, I wholeheartedly took that on. You know, I spent hours practicing in the practice rooms every day, 4, 5, 8, 10 hours, sometimes spending hundreds of hours practicing just one piece for an audition. And as every performer knows, you hear no more than you hear yes. That's the life of a performing artist here. You need to have a thick skin, you need to have grit, you need to have determination and discipline in order to be a performer. And it's exactly that determination and that discipline that at the age of 18 had me go into my own advisor's office and switch my major to psychology. But thankfully, not everyone followed in the same steps that I did. And perhaps it's my background with the performing arts that really has made Northeastern's partnership with the Boston Ballet to be one of my favorite parts about being a part of Northeastern. It's really humbling to watch our ballet dancers come through our doors while they're still dancing with the ballet and get their degrees here. The amount of determination and discipline that's required to be a professional artist shows through in their education here as well. You don't go pro, especially with one of the best ballet companies in the world, if you don't give things your all. So this year's recipient, her name is Lauren Herfindel, and she absolutely exemplifies all of this. She is a second soloist with the Boston Ballet and has been dancing with them since she was 15 years old. She's also been working with them full-time while she was completing her degree here and is on track to graduate with highest honors next month. I've had the pleasure of knowing Lauren for the last 4 years as her academic advisor, so that when I found out that our committee had chosen her to be the Compass Award recipient, the only 2 words that came out of my mouth were, of course. And trust me, it's not always easy. There are 12-hour daily rehearsals and long performances, especially during Nutcracker season. All of these dancers go crazy during Nutcracker season. And that doesn't make finishing your degree easy. But Lauren not only pushed through all of this, she thrived. In addition to being a top student here, she also volunteers and mentors many of the younger dancers at the ballet, as well as dancers in their ballet school. Unfortunately, Lauren came down with something and she can't be here tonight. So we will be sending the award to her, but she did want to express her congratulations to the other recipients tonight. So I am absolutely honored and humbled to present the 2022 Compass Award to Lauren Herfindel. Send me an email for people that she would like to thank, because I know she's watching here. So the first one's awkward because it's me. But she would like to thank her other advisors, the Northeastern administrative staff, including Ari Schaff, who have been a great source of encouragement and acknowledged throughout her time as a student. She'd also like to thank her family for their support as she worked to complete her degree while continuing her dancing career. And lastly, she wants to congratulate all of the other award recipients on their amazing accomplishments and wish them all well on their promising future endeavors.
Our Assistant Dean for Undergraduate Programs in the College of Science will introduce our next award recipient. Amber Watson is our Assistant Dean, sorry. She's not sorry.
So that was part of my speech, but I gotta start from the beginning, so I'm gonna reintroduce myself, if that's okay with you all. Good evening, my name is Amber Watson. I'm the Assistant Dean for Undergraduate Programs at the College of Science. When I was asked to present this award to Nicole, I was thrilled. It's so easy to say so many good things about Nicole that I could be here all night. I will, however, make it brief. Nicole has quite an impressive resume. She has participated in undergraduate research for most of her time here at Northeastern, and that work has culminated in her completion of an honors in the discipline program project in behavioral neuroscience. She has also been involved in multiple student organizations. She volunteers at Brigham and Women's Hospital and currently serves as the president for NeuroSci, the National Honor Society for Behavioral Neuroscience. Nicole shares her enthusiasm and love for Northeastern as my lead COS ambassador and has been invaluable to me this academic year. Her extracurricular involvement and outstanding academic achievement has recently resulted in her being named to the Huntington 100, and she received the prestigious Fulbright Scholarship. It's been a really big month for Nicole in a really big 4 years. So while Nicole's accomplishments are many, what really makes Nicole so special is who she is as a human being. She is resilient, hardworking, and endlessly kind and compassionate. I truly believe that she will make the world a better place. And so it is my honor to present Nicole Occidental with this Compass Award. I don't know what we're supposed to do.
Okay. So I'm not great at going off, just saying whatever I think of, so I did write something down. I just want to say thank you to my mom, my dad, my brother Michael, and my sister Juliet for always supporting me and believing in me, and for all the love you guys have given me. You've always encouraged me to just do my best, and that's all that mattered to you guys. I'd also like to thank my friend Ariella, who's been there for me since freshman year and who came here tonight. Thank you, Amber, for giving me such a nice introduction and for working with Dr. Njemi to nominate me for this award. To all my professors, Dr. Zev Williams, Dr. Charles Hillman, Nicole Logan, and Suk-Jun Lee, thank you for helping me find the field of neuroscience research that I'm so passionate about. Even when I've dropped cages of mice on the floor and they've run all over the lab, I'm really thankful that you guys were so patient with me during all of those trying first weeks of me being a laboratory assistant in all of you guys' labs. I'd like to also thank Dr. Ikuno, Dr. Lieb, and everyone at the URF office for the countless edits of personal statements I've given them for all the different scholarships I applied for and for helping me figure out my story. I wouldn't have been able to accomplish anything that I've been able to this past year without all of you guys' support and belief. You guys have always pushed me to chase any dreams I have, and I'm so incredibly thankful for all of you for pushing me to apply for the Fulbright. I'm so excited to go to graduate school in the Netherlands, and it wouldn't have been possible without all of you.
I was not in the lab when the mice were. Next award, the Compass Award, is for a recipient in the College of Social Sciences and Humanities, and it will be presented by Professor of English Beth Britt.
What a tremendous group of students. Congratulations to you all. I nominated Christy Lee for the because she is brilliant, she is generous, and she is fierce. Christy is a combined English and biology major who is headed to NYU School of Law to study health policy and racial justice. Here at Northeastern, these have been her passions. She founded NAACP Northeastern and leads its Health and Health Education Subcommittee. She conducted research with the Health and Justice Action Lab at Northeastern's law school, investigating media reports of overdose deaths. She organized racial justice town halls with the Boston Police Department and Northeastern University's police department. She has used assignments in her classes to conduct research into how state and federal laws created health disparities for immigrants and people of color. She worked as a lay advocate with the Center for Law and Education, representing lower income and underrepresented youth in disciplinary proceedings with the Boston public school system. She has worked in her co-ops as a paralegal for the law firm of O'Malley and Harvey, doing support work for complex civil litigation, and as a supervisor volunteers for the Little Brothers Friends of the Elderly. Christy's energy makes me wonder what I am doing with my own time. In addition to all of these accomplishments, she has written for the Huntington News, the NU Science magazine. She's volunteered at the prison book program. She's worked as a phone bank volunteer host for political candidates. She's tutored for student athlete support services. And on top of all of that, she has taken on a variety of odd jobs to finance half of her education costs and 100% of her living expenses while at Northeastern. Christy, truly a wonder. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Professor Britt, for your very kind words and for supporting me in our classes. Yes, I extend my greatest appreciations to my English professors, especially Professor Britt, Professor Lefkowitz, Professor Kim, and Professor Davis, who have shown me the importance, beauty, and magic of language I could not have otherwise imagined. Thank you to Desi or Professor Acheva, who designed the biology project lab and who made it her top priority to support her students. We always felt loved in an otherwise sterile environment. I would also like to thank my friends who have been there for me since freshman year and have helped me found the NAACP. Most importantly, I would like to thank my parents for always supporting me and teaching me everything that I know about life. When I was younger, I could not always get all the toys I wanted, but my mother fulfilled a promise to me to get me any book I wanted as long as I read them. Without this genius parenting strategy, I would not have had access to all the worlds that literature gave me, and I would not have discovered what and who I want to be in this world. So I thank you so much, and I endlessly appreciate you all.
This award has been selected by the Office of Alumni Relations, and here to present it is my colleague, C. Hawkins, our Director for Student Engagement and Philanthropy.
Yeah, you can come stand with me. I don't like to give people awards if they're not standing beside me. And also take attention away from my leg and we put it on Anisha. So I have the privilege of, the Compass Awards happens to be the program in the office that I am responsible for and accountable for to Lori. So it's one of my favorite things that I do because I get to read all the wonderful applications that come in, all the wonderful nominations. And I also get to say which one of the great students we've worked with over the years has been great to us. And I get to do that outside the classroom because we all know experiential education is much beyond what we do in the classroom. We do great things in the classroom, but are the things that we're doing outside of the classroom that makes Northeastern. So Manisha is, I have to tell this story. So Manisha and I came to know each other during the pandemic. So the Student Alumni Ambassadors, I took over being their advisor once they had an advisor leave during the pandemic. So I met Manisha and I was like, Manisha, I have all these wonderful ideas about SAA. And Manisha wants to know, well, what do you know about SAA? So I said, well, Manisha, you should tell me what I don't know about SAA so that I can learn. At that time, Manisha was the campus relations chair, which means she's responsible for the next generation of students who came to the organization. And she did a marvelous job. Again, I come with 25 years of experience. I know how to recruit students. I know what students want. Manisha was like, well, maybe you don't actually know. And so she also did a very good job of convincing me that she knew what she was doing. I was very glad to receive what she said to me. Manisha went on to become the president of the Student Alumni Ambassadors. And she graduated in December of 2021. I was actually very sad that she was graduating because I wanted one more semester of having Manisha in SCA, but I didn't. I'm also very surprised, and you read in her bio, that she's an accounting major. Not sure how accounting and how Manisha is as a person go together, but someone's gonna have a damn good organized accountant in Manisha. So she's gonna do a great job. So Manisha, thank you for all the work you did for SAA, and congratulations on the compass.
I also did prepare something because I wish I could wing it, but if I did, my speech would make no sense. But hi everyone. First of all, congratulations to all of the Compass Award recipients. I'm so honored to be here tonight and grateful to be the recipient of the Compass Award. I just graduated last semester, and this is definitely one of the highlights of my college experience. I wanted to give a special thank you to Alumni Relations and especially C. Hawkins for nominating me for this award. C was my supervisor during my time as president for the Student Alumni Ambassadors, and he was genuinely incredible to work with. He dealt with all of my ideas, antics, and stubbornness, and he's basically helped me keep my head on throughout my time here. And he always made sure that I and SAA strive to reach our full potential, and I wouldn't be here without him. I also wanted to thank my family for always being there for me and teaching me to be kind. I also want to thank my friends for supporting me throughout my time at Northeastern and for pushing me to do my best and for coming to this award ceremony. Hi guys. Thank you so much for having me, and again, thank you so much for this beautiful and heavy Compass Award.
Our next award is the Wendy Breen Klein Award. And I'd like to invite Heather Hauk, Director of Student Engagement, Affinity, and Inclusion, and Senior Co-op Coordinator for the DeMoore McKim School of Business.
Haley, you're the athlete here, sir. Got it. So I made some notes. I don't always go off my notes. I just have to say, so I'm Heather Hauk. I lead DeMoore McKim's Office of Student Engagement, Affinity, and Inclusion. Manisha was one of our Building Belonging Fellows, so I'm so happy to see her up here as well. Kayla, you are a star. I was so excited to have had the privilege to be asked to present this prestigious Wendy Breen Klein Award to you for your exemplary leadership and volunteerism that extends not only across the DeMoore McKim community, but has reached far beyond the institution through your nonprofit and others. I was told I had 90 seconds, and if you look through Kayla's bio, there's no way you can even scratch the surface in 90 seconds, so I am just going to very quickly go through some things and then make a personal note. Kayla's a global citizen. I just found out actually her parents grew up very close to where I did in Georgia, but you've since traveled across and lived across 10 different countries. She is a fierce social justice advocate. I got to know Kayla in May or June of 2020 after the murder of George Floyd. She came forward and very selflessly volunteered to be part of our Amplifying Black Voices community conversation series, in which she and a number of other students spent an entire summer working in small conversations with our senior leadership, our faculty, our staff, our peer leaders, etc., and really took a leadership role in working in partnership with us and thinking about how we can really build a better, more inclusive student experience for everyone in DeMoore McKim. We roped her in after that, and she joined us as a Building Belonging Fellow. What that means in our college, she serves as really the heart of what we do in our office. She's an ambassador, a mentor, a leader, and a change agent in helping us designing new programs and initiatives that cultivate a culture of belonging across our college. She is a tremendous, prestigious varsity track captain and athlete. Does things that I don't understand, but I know that you are flying everywhere in track meets and killing it. She co-founded the NU Black Athlete Caucus, a hub for social, racial, and political awareness resources. She is an innovative and award-winning entrepreneur. She was recognized by Women Who Empowers Innovator Award after founding her nonprofit, Unorthodox, which is essentially a a virtual network and support for non-traditional students pursuing a path in the medical field. Oh my goodness, what else? She's compassionate, she's kind, she's far too humble, she's generous, she's selfless. She has impacted the lives not only of those around her, I know she's impacted myself. You make me, my colleagues, our leadership want to be better, do better. You just inspire me every day. I know you're going to be around for a while, not only in your alumni capacity, but I know that you will forever be a close colleague and friend. And I just wanted to say, like, keep doing it. You're changing. You are changing the world, and you have already changed Northeastern University. So congratulations on the 2022 Wendy Green Klein Award.
Wow, thank you so much, Heather. I have no words. I met Heather in 2020, and ever since then, I just was like, why haven't I met her before? But thank you for those kind remarks. I also just did not prepare a speech, but I'm a very on-the-go type of person, so we're going to do it like this. Congratulations to all the other recipients. Firstly, I want to thank God. I feel like I've been very blessed beyond measure. I want to thank my parents. My dad is watching on live stream. Hi, Dad. And my mom flew in this morning from Virginia and is leaving tomorrow. She's a boss. I love her. I want to say thank you to my friends who are in the crowd tonight. When I came to Northeastern, I really had no idea what I was going to do. I had this crazy idea of being a business student, but also pre-med, and I just thought that was never going to happen. But once I talked to my advisors, who I also want to say thank you to, I realized that I could do it. And that's the kind of attitude that my parents instilled in me always, all my advisors, professors, colleagues, peers. Everyone at Northeastern has been very inspiring to me and pushes me to be a better person every single day. And just listening to the amazing accomplishments everyone else has achieved, I'm like, wow, like we are really gonna go get this. Like I'm very excited about the future. But yeah, I just want to say thank you. This still feels very unreal to me that I'm receiving this award, but thank you so much for everyone being here. And yeah, thank you. And thank you, Mom and Dad, again. I cannot do this without you. Like I love you.
Our last award for the evening is the Garnet Award, and it recognizes a junior or third-year student. And here to present the recipient of this award is Dan Godfrey, Professor and Chair of the Department of Music in the College of Arts, Media, and Design.
First of all, let me congratulate all of you for this extraordinary accomplishment. I've only been here for 7 years, but I've been watching the Compass Awards and the cascade every year of extraordinary talent that it brings to this room. And I can say that you are as impressive as any group I've seen. I'm very excited to present this award to our very own Timothy Van Bloom. I'm going to start with an anecdote, which was that one year when I was teaching the 1000 course, which we call Music at Northeastern, Tim was in the group, and it was immediately apparent that he was going to run the school. He kept coming up to me and saying, have you ever thought that what we could do is ... And I, of course, and then I would think to myself, I hadn't thought of that. And that's kind of the history of Tim in the Department of Music at Northeastern. He has, first of all, he's a music industry major with minors in songwriting, music recording, international affairs, and business. He's an honors student. He's on the dean's list. He's a gifted vocalist, a talented songwriter. an aggressively creative cultural entrepreneur, and everything that he's done, some of which I will list, he's managed to do while maintaining a GPA of just shy of 4.0. And I don't know how young people do these things. I don't ever remember actually having that much energy. He's, in terms of his leadership, he's president of the Student Advisory Board. He completely reshaped the Student Advisory Board. He got everybody involved in a new way. He created energy behind a new series of town halls. He developed a whole peer-to-peer mentorship system, including for people who are coming in and NUN. You know, he said they really should feel part of this thing the day they arrive instead of feeling like they're coming from nowhere. I mean, this was his freshman year that he was thinking this way. And he's only grown since then to be someone who's built community, interactivity, communications, diversity and inclusion. All of these things have just come from him. And the music department is a different department than it was when he arrived 2 or 3 years ago as a result. So when we talk about change agents becoming kind of a oft-used phrase, he has changed the environment in a very positive way in the College of Arts, Media, and Design. His activities have included singing as a member of the Nor'easters. It's highly competitive getting into Nor'easters, and it's an incredible time commitment. In his case, the first year he joined, they went to London. They've been winning national awards for years, and so this is no small feat, but that's only one of the things that he's been involved with. And I'm not sure that I can catch them all. He's a member of Good Dog, he's a member of Green Line Records, which with his leadership in conjunction with the faculty is the first music licensing organization on a college campus in the country. And he's gotten that rolling. It's a huge accomplishment. He's been a central figure in that, and he will carry that experience into the professional world after he moves on from here. And he's not done yet, by the way. He's only a third-year student. He's had an impressive number of I'm not going to list them all, but an impressive number of internships and co-op-related activities that involve artist management, A&R, which we call artist and repertoire development, venue management, and this very specialized field called music supervision, which is a division of licensing and media, placing talent in media, placing music into media. And he's been working for companies like Mandolin and music and a downtown music service in New York City, where they're really experimenting with cutting edge streaming of all of these activities. And so he's really at the forefront of his profession already. He very generously produced, he's a producer, so he spends a lot of time in the recording studio, and he's very generous about this. He does this for other bands around the country. You know, he's always not just recording and producing his own material, which is substantial, but doing the same for other singer-songwriters and groups. I could go on, but I just want to say, Tim, how I'm impressed and grateful I am that you've been part of our community. And congratulations.
Well, thank you. Wow, I feel so honored. First, I want to say thank you to my parents who are on the live stream. Hi, Mom and Dad. And also to my little brother. I want to say a big thank you to the music department, Professor Godfrey, as well as Melissa Farrick, David Hurley, and Craig Bettinson. I also want to say I'm thankful to my Nana, who's on the call right now, my Nana Karen. She called me a few weeks ago to ask about this award and said she was really proud of me and asked what I did to deserve this. And I wished valid. And I told her that I was lucky enough to have kind of the dream college experience, minus the whole COVID thing. But I've been able to tour the world and sing with the group that I love. I've been able to be part of a student advisory board with my friend Bella, who's here tonight, and put on a women in music panel. I've been able to be part of a startup that is connecting independent musicians with filmmakers around the country and protecting them. And I am honored enough to say that Northeastern has made me someone that my grandmother can be proud of. So thank you to Northeastern, thank you Professor Godfrey, and thank you all for coming.
I told you they were impressive. So how about if we give one more round of applause for our We close the program for the evening. I wanted to take a minute to acknowledge and thank my colleagues who are here tonight that have presented the award recipients. Without your beautiful words and your continued support, this event each year would not be as lovely as it is. So let's give them a round of applause. And take a minute to thank my team in Alumni Relations. They're the ones who put this event together. So they're in the back of the room. So Caroline, Kendra, Mina, and Abby over here in our live stream. Thank you for doing this and doing what you do every day. It does not go unnoticed, and you deserve all the credit for how this evening is tonight. So a round of applause. We will close the ceremony because I realize I am now who stands between you and the food, the lovely food that we have over here. So I will not be long. But as I thought about what would I say tonight as I close this program, one thing, just in alumni relations, I have that opportunity to work with alumni all over the world. And as I speak to our students and talk to them about this network that they're a part of, I think the best message I could leave the recipients with today is that Northeastern will always be here for you. So wherever you go, all over the world, we have alumni everywhere. We will be there whenever you need us. Know that you are a part of a vast network, and my hope and my charge to you is to be active participants. To stay connected, volunteer, help a fellow student, connect with alumni, support an area of the university, whether through any way that is important to you. But just stay connected and stay involved. And if you don't know exactly what to do, come see me. I will help you figure that out. But again, be an active participant and always stay connected. Remember your experience, and hopefully you will be able to help those individuals who are sitting in your seat one day. So again, congratulations. Thank you to everyone who's been here with us this evening. And I invite you to enjoy the food. So thank you. If the award recipients could come up here, we're going to take a photo. That would be wonderful. Yes, with the awards. We'll get a quick workout in, right?